Where's Matt?
The 80s taught me this was real.
Real is perception. Quick question: are we doing this? What system are we playing in Star Wars?
We're doing Saga. We're doing Roll20. We're going to. We're trying to
Roll20. Roll 20.
Chase down an Inquisitor.
Yeah.
And then when you fade on us, I'm going to switch to Aiden's hopefully final episode of Homecoming. But I'm pretty sure it'll stretch out to like several more. Who knows?
I'm sorry. I'm the one that's stretching shit out.
No.
Shit.
If you listen back, Aiden's, I think of us all, Aiden or Doug, who just like literally listened to the entire series again?
Both.
Aiden. Yeah, Aiden.
Okay, so how many times have I got to like episode 28, 30 and went, this is it! This is the finale!
And there's
like
more episodes.
There's like 5 more, like at least 2 to 5 more.
Every season.
Every season.
There are 35 plus episodes in every season.
I was so excited. I shot a video with my phone and put it on Facebook going, we're going to shoot, the final episode tonight. They're going to take on Draco. This is it, and looked at the encounter, did the math and went, no, this one going to take long. It's going to look good, but it's not going to take long. And the last time we did this, we spent like an entire episode just poking at bodies and swimming in a hole. And it's like, okay, this is going to take a little longer than I thought. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another exciting episode of our 4th season. Now, I heard a rumor recently that Book 5 is meh. But I think we have enough character background, comedy chops, and possibly a little bit allowance of variance of the rule and tangents, because I'm not going to say it's the rule of fun, but the more I learn about the Star Wars Swissy Saga, the more I'm learning that they really want the DM to lean into the gray. I mean, just for funsies, I looked up how people ran Draco, and they're like, oh, we changed his force powers. I'm like, why? Dude was scripted to be that good or not that bad. And they thought, well, maybe the DM isn't trying to counter his party. Maybe the DM was trying to remove something that he thought was, or she thought was going to kill the party outright or whatever. But I don't know. You guys are 8th level. And if you don't know what you're in for at this point, and going up an Inquisitor with your own Jedi who has a lightsaber now, shouldn't have any complaints. And you guys are doing well. You're doing very, very well. Too well, actually. Why did I ever gift you with a protocol droid? Why did you guys ever drag an E-Web around for season 1? I'm always going to regret that. But we shall see how this plays out. So tonight, we have everyone here except our fearless leader. Let's summon him now. Oogly boogly poof.
Who's the real leader?
Oogly poof.
Come to us, leader.
We need you.
Have you guys seen the last season of... There he is,
Hey!
The chanting worked, he is summoned. With the wrong background. Now, is it me, or is...
Yeah, it actually takes me 5 seconds or so after I join a Zoom call to change my background. It doesn't automatically change for me, Jeff. So,
it's faster than Joe. We've been asking him for an hour.
I mean,
get back in here, Joe. You're not getting away.
Literally before I get into a Zoom call. So
Gibson, stop hiding. Get back in here. You're here now. You're stuck with us. I got things for Haas to do. Okay, one last question. Okay, so we just shot 20-30 minutes without Matt, another after party podcast, and I just talked about how I regretted how dark and nasty the last episode I put up to revive that series. Is it me, or should it season 3 of Love, Death, and Robots be called Love, Death, and Cthulhu? Or is that just me?
I haven't seen this one, no.
You've not?
Yeah,
no
haven't
one's...
seen it yet.
No, really?
I don't know yet.
Yeah, really.
You guys poo-pooed Picard, and Doug and I are in love with the new Star Wars.
Love Death Robot season 2. Yeah. It was not as good as season 1.
These guys have been defending fantasy sci-fi honor against Joe, who's been pulling apart some of the inadequacies of the... But I don't mind that. I mean, hey, each their opinion. There's no way 6 geeks like 7 are gonna just like go, yeah, it's worthy. Well, there's gonna be some, or
great. Yeah, there's going to be areas where we think things are great and things are not in between us, and that is what the Council of all is
The
here
Jedi
for.
Council.
Exactly, is here to determine.
I spent
What
over
is-
30 years going, there's no bad Star Wars.
GM Fiat 2022.
So again, as we are discussing,
Yeah, I don't get that
Project
joke.
Robot Season 1. Wait.
I don't get that joke. Please don't tell Steve and Doug. Shh. Okay, if Steve and Doug, you're listening to this podcast, stop listening. Shout out to Dark Tides
Steve
Podcast.
and
yet again.
Sam. You mean
Steve
Steve
and
and Sam.
Well, Doug's
I'm
here.
always
Don't listen, Doug. Yeah. Oh god, I'm already tired. Okay, somebody please explain to me the GM Fiat joke. Is that their way of saying the GM gets to make the decision, get in our little Fiat and go with him? Just go with it? Is that what the joke is? Because I don't get it.
Yeah. GM Fiat is GM just makes a decision and everybody sucks it up and takes it.
yeah.
Okay.
Rule 0.
Zero. Yeah,
Call it
I got a
Fiat.
0.
They're just referencing the car.
So like in every other table but ours. Okay. Yeah. Okay, fine.
What? You just got to be a little bit more heavy-handed with it.
Dude, the more I dig in, the more defensive you guys get. So I've just learned to go, okay. Yeah. Anyway, so when we left off, you guys were, oh god. I'm actually showing the wrong map. Don't look, everyone.
Hush. Hush your eyes.
Okay, here we go. I'm sitting there showing the next encounter map to the audience while we're talking. They're like, wait a minute, where'd the cave go?
Whoa!
Why is everyone floating in space? Because I haven't put them on the map yet.
All right, $5. You want a screenshot?
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
floating because I can fly.
What?
So, to bring our intro music to a close, and to bring back our cave-like ambient, you guys were picking over bodies and playing underwater, trying to look for a body. You guys managed to pick up some carbines, very special carbines, and did not find any sign of a certain young, dark Jedi female. But you guys did scoop her lightsaber earlier. So now I think we left off with, I think somebody was trying to save Merrick. You guys were talking in the chat earlier today. Somebody saved Merrick. You can't get out of the hole. You guys were like, is that how that went down?
What is it with our adventuring parties falling into holes?
Well,
Some of us jump into the
I
holes.
got a point, Doug.
we assume repulsing devices work as repulsing devices in all environments, but turns out, no.
Okay.
So I went flying up to go get some liquid cable from, I think Jay or
Kimmy.
and then was going to take that down to try to reach to see if I could reach Merrick so that I could help bring him up above the level of the water, and then hopefully his rocket pack would be able to work at that point.
Okay.
That's my goal.
Okay. While these tasks are being completed and rolls are being made somewhere in the verse, I'm going to take the camera back out of the cave and back onto the surface over the squibs and their compatriot scavengers, the Ugulas, down to the Archelon, where I left a new, I don't necessarily say improved, a new and improved Aiden project / Haas. Oh, did I say that loud? Whoops. Making his way to the bridge. Joe, are you there? He's off camera, so I don't know if he ran away. Joe! I don't think he wants to be responsible for what's about to happen, or what I think is he's about to do. Having second thoughts, Joe? No? He's run away. Fine. Coming down into the cockpit, if you listen back, well, Aiden just did. Do you remember a scene in the dark where two voices were talking, and one became dominant?
Yes.
Joe created a character called Haas that was a cyborg. And then you guys found him hooked up to some kind of cryogenic sleep, deep space sleep through hyperspace, something you assumed, according to the doctor, right? So it's maintaining him, but he's unconscious. And in this little dreamscape, we had two voices. One was played by me, and the voice I played, an NPC, was very, very upset, scared, while the voice Joe played was all shh, like smothering pillow or, some Band of Brothers German dagger going through the guy's chest kind of stuff. Sorry, Saving Private Ryan, actually. That kind of thing. And you guys were left to wonder, what the hell was that? Now, I haven't hinted. I've pretty much stated that Haas has become of two minds. And at the moment, when Haas broke free, he was in control. He gets up to the bridge. And I'm going to attack his willpower. Ooh, that's good enough. Let's double check Haas here. And suddenly the camera sees the frantic pilot calm and look down at the controls. And then just very calmly start doing system checks, engine checks, flight checks, doing the routine things a pilot should do to have his ship at the ready in case his companions return. All signs of stress melt away from the one side of his face, and he just starts sort of like going about his business. But the change, it comes so quickly to the proverbial camera shot, it's quite alarming. So, going back to our hole. Synthrope taking 10 while climbing, not in duress, and you guys have resurfaced, and you guys are out.
And while that's going on, I was going to ask the doc to hit me with a med pack. I got a pretty nasty hole in the shoulder here.
We had counted rounds while Draco was getting away. And then it got to a point where you guys had cornered some troopers in the hallway. And then you decided to do the rescue mission. How long does it take to do a med pack? It's like a 1-round thing, right? Standard action, right? Slap and go.
It's a full round action to apply a med pack.
Or do you guys want to take the time where Doc lays you down on a rock and we stitch you up and he performs some kind of surgery, or even go back upstairs to the bay, or like how many hit points you guys want back?
To go. If we were, we'd have to go upstairs because we don't have a med bay.
I don't think we necessarily have time for it, so I'd prefer just to get the quick med pack and keep going.
I can't imagine it being necessary to be doing that, so...
We are good. Why stop? Keep moving forward. Push! Push! Lift! Lift! Use your backs! Don't use legs. Use back.
Okay. So you guys go tromping after old Draco? Is anyone staying behind? Is anyone holding back in the tunnel? What is our marching order, gentlemen? How would you like to spread yourselves out?
Well,
as we head out, I did give you a pat down as you asked specifically. That is a 24 for treat injury.
Alrighty. How many hit points do I get back from that?
I believe it should be your level plus 1 point for each point over 15.
Okay. Thank you. So that gets me 17 back. And then the one other thing I would like to do before we go in is turn towards Kimmy and Rahal, and actually I think the doc, and ask them to pass over the lightsaber that they picked up. Don't think it's smart for any of you to hold on to it right now.
Did Rahal take any lightsaber feats, training, anything?
Nope.
Do we have a montage of you just practicing before you... Because you'd have to be trained so that the montage could exist. And then once you are trained, hence the feat pops up, I'm trained,
Yeah. I cannot...
Okay.
I am not proficient with a lightsaber.
Okay.
Yet.
Who has it?
I have it. I picked it up.
All right. So you fork it
I'll,
over?
Yep. Oh, actually, you want to know what? Kimmy has it. I don't have it. Kimmy has it. I'm pretty sure. I gave it to her along with all the carbines. She's
Okay.
going to hold the loot and stay behind.
Okay.
Because she's pretty badly wounded.
Well, do you guys want to do the old med pack on her?
Nope.
She could always join later.
She could.
Yeah, around 8:30. That's what I was told. She'll be joining. Hold back with the loot. Look after your own damn wounds. Okay.
Yep.
You want to roll? She'll use a med pack on herself if no one's going to be that gracious. And she'll make notes about her employer's benefits, treatments, and dental and medical that I'm not getting.
That I never promised her.
Well, it's like, never have to promise. But like I said, this is an open contract. Let's see how we do, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you're very business and gracious and, oh, you know what? We're going to give you dental. We're going to give this. We're going to look after you. We're going to treat you like one of us.
Apparently today is a very tiring day. That is a 21. So level +6.
For Kimmy?
Yes.
Her
Awesome.
level plus 6.
Yes.
Cool. She's full.
Yay. All right.
Yeah, so as soon as I get the saber from her, I'll link it on my belt, and then I'll take lead on the marching order, reigniting my saber.
Taking trophies, eh, kid? It's kind of dark, if you know what I'm saying.
No, I just don't want it corrupting any of you. I'm concerned about that.
What are you talking about? I'm uncorruptible.
Who's next in line? Obviously, Rahal, who's arguing, go, come back here. We got want the toy. Who's behind Rahal? Or are you guys two abreast? If it's
Ozo says he wants to carry. Let him carry.
I'll either be in front of or behind Dr. Leth, or beside him if we can go 2 by 2. Be beside him and shield.
Yep. And Kimmy is off. Okay, so this is the marching order I'm looking at.
Yeah,
Yep.
basically, Kimmy's standing orders is to,
Okay.
kind of hold to the back unless she
Okay.
sees something or whatever,
The
Are we willing to put 5 feet between each of us for when the area attack comes in and catches all?
Oh, yeah, that's a good
Spread it
idea.
out. That's not a bad idea.
just 5 feet between each group.
Bit of space, bit of friendly space.
Yes, well, I need to be next to Leth because that's where my shield goes. But
But it's 5 feet.
well, something like
5
this?
feet. We'll push it a little more. Push it a little more. Push it a little more.
Babies.
Ah, there we
oh,
go.
okay.
Okay, so now you guys look like any Vietnam movie.
Yep. That's
Actually,
good.
that's not
exactly
true.
what we want.
Actually, that's not
Who
true.
had Jenkins? Who's
There you-
Jenkins?
No. Actually, this is your there you go. That's your Vietnam movie right there. Like, there's a full spread, But our hall ain't that wide, so now it's a Iwo Jima movie. We're like, I ain't going in those tunnels. You go in those tunnels. All
I
right.
would prefer to be east-west with Dr. Leth if that's cool. rather
Yeah,
than-
no,
there, I need to be there,
I
right?
was just throwing them around because you guys are usually talk about it and then
He
don't move
disappeared
them
off the map. So
Where'd he go?
From what-
I can't see. I can't see.
That's a
Yeah.
really good stealth roll.
Okay. So you guys are making your way to tunnel. You're having these conversations, okay? And I just got to do a little something here. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
He's like homebrew fireball.
They call this D&D Yim Yam.
6 players, or 5 in a possible would be 6 rolls. And yes, calling it, Doug, you actually do have a bad feeling. Doug, you notice something. We're an approximation halfway down a tunnel. There actually is some sort of light or a gradation of less darkness down. The tunnel slopes down on a very slight grade, maybe it's some kind of halfway point, maybe almost at this, like you guys are, like a double move, like 12, 30 squares from something changing in terrain. And your audio and visual sensors cut out and then immediately come back on. It's not like a reboot. It's almost like someone's wiggling your TV cord.
A brownout.
Yeah, like it's just a sort of a right, and it fixes. Poser.
Yes.
You've gotten, I wouldn't say you never get used to the dark side or the cold feeling, but there is no longer a feeling of rushing and hurrying. He's going to get away. You sense him. He's still here. He hasn't fled to the surface. He hasn't gone to aboard his own ship or called a ship from, you know what I mean? Like he's not long gone. He's still somewhere down here. You can feel it.
Somewhere in the Jedi Temple, down below.
Rahal senses this also as he breaks into song and dance around. It's like giving you the nod, like, hey, this sense force is really the shit, right? Like, he's not getting away. We can take our time. He does the, I can take my time prance, right? Breaks the song.
Beyond your goal. He's still nearby.
Rahal, you too sense that things are going to get worse before they get better, but you do get that feeling like, you know what, everything's going to be okay. Soon it's all going to be over. Yeah, it's all going to be over soon, Rahal. That's definitely the sense you get. Merrick.
I got a bad feeling about this.
The sensor pack that you've got in your helmet cuts out. Fuzzes. Doesn't completely die. Just cuts out, like, as in, like, bad cell reception. Gets spotty. Starts, digitizing.
Right. And then pull the visor. Try to pull the visor up just so I get visual confirmation.
Yeah. No, it comes back. It just seems glitchy. You do, again, like the party has had that sense of dread and cold, and it's gotten worse and worse and worse. It was really bad when you guys were hallucinating upstairs.
Little pigeon to giant eagle, come in. Little pigeon to giant eagle.
That's funny considering Matt's prancing around behind you, whapping his arms around. Is that his code word for you or his safe word for you now? One or the other. And then finally it happens. An exit at the end, but it's only narrow enough for you guys to go single file. So if you'd be so kind as to stack up on this map, I will take you one by one, as per order, to the next one.
I'll take lead and start strumming to up inspire.
Okay.
I'll
as
get
we're
behind
going,
Merrick.
I do want to check. Did we perhaps spread out the med packs amongst the rest of us as we came down here? Because I
have one. I believe.
Jay making a mistake of not realizing that he actually had a limited number of those did use the second to last one on Kimi just now.
Okay. Sudden stop.
I think we've medpacked almost everyone at this point, so I don't think we can.
Hmm.
I even pulled up the battle board, the battle music. He's like, wait, okay, flip back. Okay, sorry. So Dr. Left pulls us up. No, it's cool.
Wait, medpacks? Oh, it's fine.
Okay. So you say everyone's got a pack on you? This is Jay's question, and you guys all have at least one.
I have one.
I do not.
Doesn't.
Do you have a repair kit, XLS? I mean, you could just pretend.
Absolutely.
I got a tool kit. It's like a sprocket with band-aids wrapped around it. This is my med pack. Okay. So we're good? Dr. Left,
Master,
you guys...
would you like me to carry med packs for you in the future?
Sorry, I thought you said, Master, would you like me to carry you?
I don't have the weight allowance.
Yes.
Now that you mention it.
You imagine like two flanges drop out of his back, that like can hold a skiff, and he just hops on it like a big bench.
I'm thinking of specifically, possibly changing the nature of one of those extra phalanges into possibly a storage space for.
Yeah.
I mean, we could definitely use taking a surgery kit with us. They're quite heavy, so I haven't done it yet.
If you don't want to look like a little kid, you could have the back of his calves pop out and you step up onto them, and then you're just sort of like a head taller, a couple handles, and just kind of ride him like he's a pump cart.
I mean, you say that like I'm short.
No, I'm just saying like so that you can see over him. If you're standing at the level of a humanoid-sized calf, anyway, let's not get into this. Sorry.
Eh.
I was already the mount for A7.
Oh, come on, Chewbacca. Everyone has their 3PO carry moment.
All right. Kimmy is down off to the right. She should be like up in front of Rahal or something, shouldn't she?
No, she's going to hold back.
Okay.
Secure her escape route and carry the loot. Unless she sees, like, keep an eye on the back. Something happens, let us know.
Yeah, something coming, yeah. She's on comms, right? So you guys should call her. Now, the distance is a factor. Like, okay, I'm coming. Round 3, still coming. Like, that might be a problem, but other than that, like, she's within, comm, so you're all right.
I think.
Now, that is something. The comms don't go... When your sensory packages went funny, guys, and you got bad feelings, it's not like you heard static in the comms. They stayed fine. They stayed live. But all your sensory packages got a little weird. Like you stepped through some sort of dark threshold. And now, unless there's anything else anyone wants to do...
Win. I want to win.
So I got to use the force check of 32. And I'll keep maintaining it, and if it ever comes up, I'll re-roll it. But everyone gets a plus 10 force bonus to their will defense against mind affecting and fear effects.
Okay. So, at the end of the tunnel, okay, before you actually step out, there's like the 2 to 3 squares of narrow space. Skeel. And you can see a large cavern and a stone bridge that's about 6 squares wide, and there's holes in it, there's puddles of water, and there in the middle stands Draco on an overpass traversing this black gulf. A red lightsaber hisses in his right hand, angled down and away from him, while he extends the precious holocron that you seek over the abyss in his left. Then a sound like rolling thunder causes the caverns to shudder, as if the planet itself were growling and growing in fury. Abruptly, if the sky been turned upside down, blue bolts of lightning the size of starfighters explode towards the bridge from below. One of the seething electrical masses smashes somewhere into the ceiling, not because you can see it, because there's that delay, and then man-sized boulders begin raining down into the abyss, and some actually fall onto the bridge around him. The other mammoth blue bolt comes up and sideswipes the actual bridge halfway between you and Draco.
You foist.
That's the plan. Draco! It's your last chance. Give it up. And I'm going to book it towards him. Double move, 12 squares.
Okay. Where's my bridge?
Well, actually, is it a straight line?
Right. So I'll show you the map, show you what's going on. And just give me 1 second here. Sorry, pause for a sec. Why can't I get a hold of Draco here? Draco! Can you guys see it? No, you can't see him. Where am I? Oh, probably because I'm on the wrong layer. Draco's like, what's my line? Facing the wrong way, Draco. Okay, so you see Draco. Okay, let's roll for initiative, boys. I'm sitting here readying in action, holding this thing. Oh, I guess I gotta move over because I'm holding it over the abyss. bringing up our turn order. Let's everybody add a turn. Don't forget to click on your mini guys. Let's have some fun, shall we? Roll them out. Call them out.
25. Got a 10 on the dice. I'm really deciding whether I want to re-roll that or not.
Yeah.
21.
Well, don't forget, you can always use my trick where you burn your destiny point to immediately go in a turn.
Well,
Oh, we do-
as the Sarian, I can re-roll my initiative if I want. But I have to take the second result. It's like a 10 on the dice. It's right in the middle there.
Do it. I got a 31. Do it.
Oh, against my better judgment.
Is this like your one roll per encounter you can redo, or what?
Yeah. So I hate you, Doug. I hate you so much. I told you were gonna get me killed today.
Wait, somehow I'm faster than Posa today?
Oh, you've always been faster. He's just got 2 brains, and one of them beats us out every time.
Yeah. So intuitive initiative. A Sarian may choose to reroll any initiative check, but the result of the reroll must be accepted even if it is worse. Despite their general lack of coordination, the Sarian's reaction speed is superior to that of most other species. I'm more distracted by the bolts of lightning defying gravity and laws of physics.
Oh, it gets worse. So TL, just so I'm reading this right, Merrick.
Yes.
Yes, hi.
Ooh.
Okay, let's add you a turn.
Hey,
And what did you get for your initiative?
$19.
Okay. So, doing the old descending of order. At the top, has everyone done everything they need to do? Okay. TLXS. Sorry, you know what? I'm going to have to... See how you guys are like floating in space here? Can you see your characters?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to line you guys up. It was you, and then a little bit behind was Merrick, and then we had the doctor because TLX is there, and Kimmy's off the bat. Okay, so you guys are there. Okay, so TLXS, right? Just let me quickly check with our last map here. The darkness. Where's the darkness? TLXS is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 squares behind Poser in the tunnel. So,
Does the tunnel run due south? We're all on, even though we're floating here, we're on a...
you guys are going to pop out on the left side, see where it's narrow? Yeah.
Like right there.
Yeah,
That's
so-
where we're going to pop out.
Like Poser is like a square back, you know, and he wants to book it, but he doesn't
But
go
can
first.
we even see outside of the tunnel? So I don't know, other than having heard the sounds of what Poser was reacting to. I don't see.
He tenses, he says, Draco, and he gets into a sprinting stance, but you're faster.
I will delay my initiative until after Poser.
Oh, look at that, Aiden. I take that as an apology from Doug.
Thank you.
Okay, I'll put you at 20. All right. So I'm just shuffling a bit around. Okay. Poser. Something else enters the fray. So you are literally like charging about to, and then your eye catches on the heels of that familiar villain. Unnatural lightning comes a monster straight out of your nightmares. 200 meters, that's 600 feet, of golden sinew and obscenity, led by a gaping maw lined with teeth bigger than the tallest Wookiee. It looks identical to the dream beast you fought earlier, and for a heartbeat, you hope that you're still dreaming. But this is real, and the Leviathan makes the illusion you battled earlier look like a tame wampa rat and a very large... I'm going to call it lizard until you guys start making galactic lore checks, but I'm pretty sure, nudge, nudge, wink, wink, we all know what this is.
Oh man, it's huge.
Oh,
We're screwed. Run away.
Just squish Draco.
Sorry, there we go. There he is. He's under the bridge.
Is that water under the bridge?
It's water under the bridge. No.
Because
You zoom out.
it has initiative and goes next. Now it's Dr. Leth.
That's cool.
Well, I suppose I was going to be holding my action, but there seems to be something a bit... Can I see it from where I am in the cave, actually?
Nope. All we can see is the backup poser yelling, Draco! And like the floor in front of them at the bottom of the bridge because of the elevation. Remember I said the thing was slanting down? You guys are far back
in
enough
which case...
you
my
kind of have the
action
sense...
would be the same as what I was planning, so I
Okay.
will be holding my action until after... Probably after total excess.
Okay. Shoot at 19.5. All right. Which brings us to Poser, you get to go first again. There you see, there you go. Sorry, all the bad guys hadn't lined up yet. Okay, now it's you.
Okay, so swift action. Going to maintain inspire. So use a force check of 29. So everyone has a +5 to their will defense against mind affecting fear effects. And then I will double move. So that's 12 squares.
Okay. Doug, I'll get you to mute up because you're... Thank you. All right. I gotta keep remembering to clear the dice. They keep appearing in the middle of the bridge. It's like, can't see the minis for his awesome charge. So, can I have that line again? You see him, you brace.
So I'll end up going like this.
Okay. So your lightsaber is not out and not ignited?
So I already said before entering the previous tunnel, lightsaber was out and ignited.
So that's right. You've been using it as a light
I have
source.
it- Yeah. So I'm
Fair
actually holding it so that the blade is like pointing down and to the right, and I'm almost dragging it along the ground.
Okay, so like I said, 2 squares from the edge. So this here, if you want the lower square, that would be square 3.
Okay. So
Continue to, just continue on.
I just move the mini.
Just grab me.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
So he goes charging in, banks right, and goes running along the bottom of the map, or to our perspective, the right side, because this bridge runs west to east. The head of the dragon is in the north of this abyss, and Poser goes running along the south edge of this barely 4 squares across gap closing chasm bridge, and gets, by the look of it, about 2/3 of the way to him.
Yep. And Draco is also along that southern edge as well.
Yes, this is the edge I was on with my left hand out, holding holding my prize, going nah. Okay. And that's you?
Yep, that's me.
All right. TLXS. You delay. He's gone. What do you want to do? Doesn't cost like you didn't ready an action. It's free to delay, right? Does it cost you a swift to delay in this? No, you just delay.
Not that
Okay.
I know of.
I don't think so. Okay, off you go.
All right. I'd like to move
Off-
1, 2.
What?
I'd like to move up, forward 5 spaces and off to the side there.
Okay. Now you were, how many did I put you behind Poser? 3?
I was right there. Yeah.
No, you're not. This is not relevant.
Oh, okay.
I was told you you were 3 behind Poser, and it took him 3 to get the map. So 6 would
Yeah,
put
so-
you here. Oh, where'd you go?
Okay, I put myself back where we were. That is where I start. I was just trying to put myself back where I started.
I'm trying to put you where you is, okay? Here is 6. You can get onto the map in 6 squares.
Okay. Coming in from that side.
Yes.
Got it. Okay. Am I blocking the path of people coming into this space at all?
No, they can. Well, I mean, you can shield them, but you move through friendlies for free, right? So they can just charge past you, as it were.
Can I see the enemy?
Okay. Yes. Yes. You
big...
basically the big reveal. Poser was first eyes on.
Right.
Okay. Your sensors are back up. You see what he sees.
Now, big room, right?
Oh, huge
room.
Oh, yeah.
And there is a monster, that could be moving. Could I maybe? Do I think I'd like to use a swift action to think whether or not I could get away with a grenade now?
It's up to you. I mean, somebody shot massive, thick starfighter-sized bolts of lightning at a ceiling and rained man-sized rubble, much larger than fell on you last time, down on you. You want to toss a grenade at that puppy? Go nuts.
Yeah, don't throw the grenade at that thing, unless we have to fight it, and then yes, throw all your grenades at it.
It is. This thing is literally clinging
at the same time.
This thing's clinging to the outer wall, and its head is snaked around backwards and is looking down at you. Its wings, the wings are just underneath the bridge, but its top claws and its long neck look like it could easily reach most of the bridge just by turning its head around.
No.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, yes.
I feel like we gotta at least keep it busy. So
it's just chilling. Hasn't done anything to you.
Hasn't attacked anybody yet. I'm going to step 2, 3. I'm going to step 4 more forward.
Okay.
My shield is in the square behind me. Dr. Leth knows that. And I'll use a swift action to draw fire.
Okay. To aggro something?
To essentially make myself the most tempting target of anybody that would be within 6 squares of me. That should protect Poser from the big monster if I get it.
The closest thing to you is the back of its neck at 13 squares, and Draco is 8.
That doesn't matter. The distance is based on my allies, not my opponents.
Oh, sorry. Right. Okay. I got you.
So.
Okay. Let's have it.
All right. Persuasion. 27.
And your speech, your way of getting our attention. Hey, get back there.
Leave the Jedi alone.
He just called you Brittany. All right. And your roll, sir? 27 versus my willpower.
Correct.
And you have to match it or...
Right.
Okay.
Well, if
you match it, you're good. Okay. And that's you?
Yeah, that's me. Thanks.
All right. Dr. Leth. Like him, okay, 7 will put you here or the square just below your choice because you were right behind him.
Yeah, that's fine. I guess it's 7, then I'm already into a double move, so I may as well get to the space just behind. Actually, no. I'm going to stay right where I am, in the corner.
Okay. And
warn everyone behind me. There's a very, very large dragon in here.
I love his
so when you're
Vulcan.
ready to enter, be ready to move fast.
Rahal.
Yep.
How
I
screwed up.
4, 5.
Because I had you ahead of I had you ahead of. No, it was 3 behind, 3 to get here, 6. Okay, you're fine. So anyway, you guys were like a square behind, like a couple squares behind him. So 2, 3. So it'd only get you like 4 to get here.
Okay.
4 to enter next to Leth.
Yep.
What do you want to do?
I will continue my maximum movement.
Yep.
And I'm going to take a pot shot at old thumbs up.
All right.
24.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Okay, so you shoot and you miss.
I miss?
You miss.
Really? Okay.
Must be my defensive stance upping my.
Well, is it worth using a force point? I wonder. Yeah, I should probably just do it anyways. With a roll like that, I'm not going to get much better.
Defensive
Yeah,
stance
if you
grants
got-
me 5. 24 used to hit me. Now you're looking at like, well, if I'm standing defensively.
So 20. Does a 29 hit?
That is just what you need to hit.
Yeah, 25 points of damage.
Okay. As a reaction, I deflect. As long as I can hit 29 with my natural 20 plus my force use of 18 is 38. So you lean in with the force, and he just comes up with the saber, not even taking his eyes off Poser, and just nonchalantly deflects it. As a matter of fact, I'm going to reflect it. Right back at you, buddy. Actually, at Poser. Now, before you guys jump on, okay, I just read reflect, and it says, because I don't have to call it, it says, after everything's rolled, anything that I deflect, so I said, I'm deflecting it, it says anything that I can deflect, I can reflect. So, I believe, though, I have to make a new attack roll. It says, it does say that. So with my brand new attack roll.
Ranged attack roll.
Right.
Apply the normal range penalties to the attack roll, not counting the distance the bolt traveled to reach you.
Right, but I'm not firing it from a point-blank weapon. This is the only thing that put me off of this. Anyway, if I try to shoot Poser, this would be funny if we can get tennis going with this thing. Ping, 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 ping.
Not that it makes a difference, but that would have been a 30 because my point blank shot. I don't have it worked
Okay.
in.
Well, that's good to know. And the damage will be 26.
The damage would have gone up one as well.
Okay, well, it's gonna, because it's coming right at you. Anyway, reflecting it towards Poser. My basic ranged should be on my sheet here. Base attack. Okay, well, we'll just go with my... Oh, 10. Okay, fair enough. 2, 12. Okay, so he reflects it and insultingly misses, but like hits the ground in front of Poser. But it was obviously he was just nonchalantly like batting it towards you. But not aggressive tennis, more like a lame badminton.
Uses the pinky.
Yeah. He just loves that artificial robo pinky. Still trying to find a way where working it in. All right. And that's you, Rahul?
Yes, sir. Does it take... Yeah, I have a swift. So as a swift, can I try to do some knowledge recalling stuff to figure out what that big giant creature is, if it's got any weaknesses, blah, blah,
Sure.
blah, blah?
Mm-hmm.
So what he said, the galactic lore, correct?
Mm-hmm.
13.
Okay. Can you type this in the chat for me while I spell it out?
Type it in the chat. Okay, yeah.
K.
Yep.
Apostrophe.
Yep.
K. A. Y. E. H.
Kk. That's very repetitive. Kk.
A Kakaya dragon is what you're looking at. A fully sized male or female.
We can't see that side, so we can't make that determination. Go underneath and lift up the tail. It's a boy.
Is it especially angry at Rahal because of so probably female?
Well, no, he want. Yeah, I was gonna say if it instantly targets Rahal, we know it's a chick, right? Like,
Oh, honey! How do I know?
Rahal needs to roll a intelligence check to recognize her as one of his ex-wives.
you know, there is that percentage
we're all
chance.
gonna
Oh,
die.
your tits, dragon lady. You remind me of one of my ex. What? Wait a minute. Okay.
And that's Rahal. That's classic Rahal, but that's Rahal. You shouting this out? It's my wife. I mean, it's a dragon. I mean, by lady dragon. Never mind.
No,
We're all
I
very
say
confused.
exactly that. Oh wow, this thing reminds me of one of my ex-wives.
All right, simmer down, Fafal.
Karen.
And that's you, sir?
It is I.
Okay. So, I have a question before we get on to the last of the initiative. Okay. Kimmy, you were asked to stay behind and stay on comms, and they all went ahead down the tunnel without you. Now, you're on a supplementary contract where, you know, you guys are trying each other on for size.
Yes.
He left you with a pile of elite sniper invisible guns and a lightsaber with a red crystal in it.
No, the lights.
I took the lightsaber.
Yeah.
And then I'm just catching her up. And
but-
then
She is now suited in one of those cool stormtrooper stealth suits.
yeah.
Oh.
Anyway, would you sleight of hand and give up the fake one? You guys have been finding lightsabers all over the place, broken ones. It is a Jedi temple. Would you swap it out and give them one that looks kind of like it to keep the original? They've had it for 5 hot minutes, and their concentration. No one's examined the lightsaber, quid pro quo. No one's, you know, played around with it. They're like, pick it up, put it in the pocket, give it to you. Like, no one's had any time with the thing but you, and you've been left alone twice. So I'm curious, would this squib do the old bait and switch? Or so far, have you valued your relationship with these guys? They did leave you to bleed. You had to medpack yourself, by the way. That's the only other contention point. If anyone wants to remind her of anything good,
That's
you've done-
not true. Leth medded her. Leth did it. It was
that's
his
true.
role.
That's
Don't
true.
you, Jeff.
I'll take that
I
med
see
pack
what
back
you
then,
did
thank
there.
you.
Sorry, I forgot. Yeah, I forgot. I'm tired too. Ryan's not the only guy to get tired. Anyway, would you sleight of hand do a switcheroo, or you think you're in bed with these guys now?
Probably it would be a hard contemplation, but probably not swipe it.
Okay, so you hand up the original. Jedi
Yeah.
says, okay. So Raul takes it off you, and then their Jedi immediately confiscates it for safekeeping, and he clips it to his belt. Noted also by you. They all head down the tunnel. You get halfway down the tunnel, and you get this very weird, bad feeling. Everyone progresses. Rahal orders you to hang back. They all go running down there, and then you see the tunnel light up with blue lightning, and they all start going, Draco, and go running off. What would you do? Would you hide? Would you head back? Would you leave a little note? Okay, breaking contract. It's been nice. Find me on the like, what would you do? Oh, and then there's been thunderous roars and collapsing ceilings down the hall as well. But, it's all noise and ambient roaring.
Well, I'm still under contract and I can't get paid if Rahal is dead.
True.
So I guess I'll go check it out.
Okay. Would you like to make a stealth roll? I'm assuming you don't want to get caught spying and disobeying orders.
Well, I don't care.
So okay, I was gonna say you can spam me some stealth, or you just kind of like, okay, boss, 2, 3, 6, he's not looking, and you just trot along behind. Okay.
Yep.
Then roll me some initiative and join the initiative order, which brings me to 19, which is Draco himself, and then there's Merrick. So Merrick, what's your dex, buddy?
Fantabulous. It is 18.
Mine's 14. You win.
Ha!
So Merrick,
Congratulations.
you can be here. What did I say for him? In 3? What did I say for
It was 4 for Rahal, so
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
4 for me.
three. So
and
three.
one
The
in
UV
front of
3.
me, yeah.
Yeah. So it'd be 3 gets you here, on the map, like on the deck there beside Leth. What do you want to do?
Okay. Prime target.
Okay.
Prime target.
Lots of them.
Draco.
Okay. Lots of cover.
Yeah.
It's like you got a lot of your mooks in the way.
Mooks.
Yep.
My mooks.
So you're gonna ignore the massive creature clinging to a wall, eyeballing you guys.
Well, I'm not going to be the one to go and kick that hornet nest. I mean, like, sure, if Raul says, hey, Merrick, shoot that thing in the face, I'll be like, okay, no, my
Yeah.
boss said.
It has initiative. It climbed up here, turned around, looked at you, and now it looks like it's just waiting for something. Just looking at you guys all filing out of the bridge, one by one, just looking at you. Licking its lips.
Yeah, and if I want to make a barbecue out of anything here, it's definitely going to be something that me and my party don't like, and Draco seems like something that would be definitely good to serve barbecue.
Okay. So what do you want to do? You mark him as a target? You want to finish the movement?
Give him a prime target, and then he's just kind of standing there like that by himself.
He's in a defensive stance by himself, yeah?
All right, he's going to get a hosing.
Okay. From all the way back here? You've only used 3 squares of your 6, if you want to come up a bit.
Where am I exactly? Yeah, in the green circle there. That's a great thing about guns. I don't have to get that close.
Okay.
He's got a sharp thing. I'm fine being this close.
Does your allies not grant me cover?
Only once, because
Okay.
similar bonuses don't stack, right?
Okay. Well, do you remember how I can deflect stuff? And I can't deflect everything you got, but if you don't hit me and my reflex is 29, it's about to become 34 because of poser in your way.
I also know that if I'm running distraction, that if you're looking at me, you're not looking at my friend, who's going to be running up at you very soon.
Well, not that I'm trying to have you, let's say, break from the pack and become interesting looking to the dragon, but you do have height. They do not.
Well, yeah, but we're not about who's the tallest one here. We're all
You have a
equals. We contribute
jetpack.
together.
You have a jetpack and you have a massive cavern you can fly in.
Yeah.
So if you want, you can negate that cover by flying up.
Yeah, I will take advantage of the third dimension when such a time of taking advantage of the third dimension is advantageous.
Okay, well, I just figured my job to tell you that, and the downside that you might stand out to a dragon flying around going, ooh.
No, I appreciate all the caveats and all the heads up.
So getting back to what you're actually doing.
Yeah, so moving up, he became our prime target, and then give him, I guess, get a standard action left.
Still have more movement.
Yeah, we just burned 10 minutes on that dude. He's standing there. He's happy.
You staying there? Okay.
Yeah. Shoot.
And yeah, shoot.
Berserker Barrage.
Make it good.
Just out of curiosity,
Hmm.
at any point in time, will you be able to mod the E-Web to put a grenade launcher on it?
No, but BD can operate one from a shoulder-mounted position.
Oh, so you need your BB turret.
So BD will be operating.
Oh,
Your BD mortar cannon. So essentially, what the goal will be.
His finger's on the button, Matt. Let him press the button.
push the button.
Push the button.
All right.
Do it.
It's a lovely conversation, but it's like he's going slow enough as it
I
is.
was trying to buy him time while he pushed the button.
I know, but right now he's just chasing the shiniest voice. Okay, 29.
Yes.
Okay. Now, correct me if I'm wrong here, Doug. Poser does grant me cover.
Yes, he does.
Okay, so you're looking for a 34, so that is a miss. And I need to match that to deflect. But because it's auto fire, I cannot reflect.
Correct. And you take a -5 penalty to your deflect because it hasn't gotten to your turn yet.
Yeah, I got that.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, this is my second time around. So a lazy swipe, and then all of this, like, you imagine just kind of like going around poser. Anyway, you're placing a cone, I'm assuming? You're doing the cone thing?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay. And how far away can you place it?
Within my point blank shot, so within 50 squares.
Okay, so you just place it in front of pose, and then, okay, I got you.
Yeah.
That's like the
most
weirdest. That's like the
The
weirdest.
most advantageous ability way that I do. Yes.
It's like those cartoons where they do the bullet holes around a figure. He's like shooting around poser, and it just kind of surges around.
Conehead.
I am surgical with this.
Oh yeah, that's good, man. Phew. Like, okay.
Do you want a haircut?
Yeah.
No, I love my locks. I mean, look at them. They're blue and flowing. They're fantastic.
How
Don't you get to
unfortunate.
re-roll your lowest damage dice too?
I do re-roll my lowest damage dice.
Sure.
Ends up mattering.
Oh wait, I got 12, and 9, and 11.
I see a 2 there as well.
A 2?
Yep.
Oh.
You only rolled 3d12.
Yeah, that's what I see.
Oh,
12, 9,
okay.
11.
I don't.
I'm like-
Oh, okay. I'm seeing 6 dice sitting on
Yeah.
the page.
I don't see the odds of rolling higher than 11. I'm like, I guess.
Yeah. You're absolutely right. Oh,
I'm like, oh, look, boom. It says, look, there is actually a number higher than 9. It's called 12.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh no, don't be sorry. You just
No.
12, 12, and 11. One off of max damage. Nice. Dude. Nice.
Which is what?
3 higher.
40.
40.
40. Okay. Anything else?
No. That's.
Okay. And a massive, impressive surgical display of fire. And even though he is sluggish and the -5 causes him to start taking hits, it is not my destiny to take your damage today. And I burn a destiny point negating all of it.
Ooh. The hail of fire. I see it. That's so anime. Just like a whole like.
But I'll tell you this, if he's burning them this early, he's getting worried. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's my turn. Unfortunately, with 19, I let everyone had gone. Now, in this encounter, I no longer need the dark side ghost to help me. I have mastered a certain level of power. And as a free, Doug, not a swift, imprint, as a free action every round, as that lightning erupts, I direct a great big ball of it down on the party in the back here. And my target is you know who, Merrick. And everyone adjacent takes splash damage, which will be half damage. So, I need your reflexes, gentlemen, as the round begins with a free action from me. I use a force check to attack you by bending lightning. Ooh, 17 and 18 is 20, 30. Yeah, it's a lot. 35?
35.
Yeah. With a 35, I hit Merrick. I try to hit Merrick.
Yeah, my reflex of 22.
Okay, so I hit you.
Barely.
I know it's close. It's so close. And can I have your reflex, Dr. Leth?
That is 23.
Okay, but you are adjacent. So this is how it works. It's not save for half, but if I hit you, you take full, Merrick. If I miss you, the lightning hits the ground around you, you take half. The guy beside you, same thing. Hit for half, miss for nothing. But I hit both of you. So, of the lightning, which, oh, don't worry, it's just a mere 46 damage that comes raining down on you guys. Why did I roll it twice? That's so weird. I'll take the top one.
But the burn wound.
Not the top one, the first one, as I always have. So you both take 11 points of damage, please. Now.
We both take 11?
No,
Yep.
doesn't Jay take half?
Oh, sorry, half of, yeah, sorry. You take 5, Jay.
Yep.
I'm thinking of because I hit you, sorry. Go back in my head. Okay, you boys look at that.
Yeah.
And for my first and final performance, as much as I'd love to do something, and it says I can do it, and I've been stressing over this for months and weeks. do I lean in? Do I not homebrew, just change his tactics to change what's happening, right? Round 2, sure. Round 3, I had a whole encounter to suss you guys out, and I've been watching you for months. But it says I lead with this power. And after that, I do another power and use it to do something. And I would like to stay within the story. But after that, you bitches are mine. Force lightning straight at Skill. Force lightning. Where did I put that? Where did I put that force lightning? Let's see here. I've got all these tabs up with all the different powers on it. It's like, oh, here we go. Make a use the force check.
I found it. It's here. It's called For Skill.
Natural 20. Sorry.
Ooh.
For a crit. Force damage. Results reflex. Use equals exceeds the target. Takes 8d6 and moves 1 step along the condition track. Would you like to burn a destiny point?
I would like to burn my final destiny point.
Oh, are you sure you want to burn your final destiny point?
Yeah, I am. So I'm going to sweep my lightsaber up and across to grab it and slam it into the side of one of the walls.
Okay. Deflecting it out harmlessly. Nice. That's his last one. You want to mute up, Doug? I can hear you pounding. And you have to be adjacent if you want to use your destiny point to take that damage.
No,
he's going to be within reach.
to.
Sorry, reach, I guess.
I didn't know if my 27 beat his will defense on my draw fire.
Oh, it did. That's right, I shoot you. You want to use destiny point, Doug? Sorry, matched it. I'm sorry, completely forgot. I'm off my game. That's what would have happened. He deflects it, and he goes hit the wall, he loses control, and he shoots you with it. Oh! All right. That sounds better than me fucking up, yeah. Where's the GM in this story? I don't see him. Poser chokes with his, I can't hold it, and just all over the droid. Shit. Would you like to use a destiny point, Doug?
No.
Okay.
No, bring it on.
You'd like nothing more than to do your job. Okay.
Yep.
I'm taking my destiny point back then.
Yes. Yeah, I guess.
Look, I forgot about it too. I was totally okay burning it.
Well, I've been asking Doug not to track me. Doug, see that, Doug? I don't mind. You could interrupt me going, aggro. Oh, right. Sorry. Remind me. Yeah, that's fine.
It was so dramatic, though. I mean,
it was good.
Making it pretty. I didn't want to break the flow.
That's true. I know, eh? And we're going to talk about not breaking the flow in the next season. If we make it that far. 36 points of damage, sir.
Okay.
Your shields are behind you, so they're not going to help you.
Well, they'll help me. They always help me.
Oh, it's the bonus shield?
It's the bonus shield is in the square.
I keep forgetting you have 2.
Well, it's the same. We share the same shield. I just extend it, so that drops it down to.
I can't wait till you guys see Switch again, and he just like starts giving you guys a bill. So how'd the field test go? And taxes, just rank you guys for every awesome thing that you do for them. So, you okay?
So, yeah, I will drop 15 of that, which would bring that to 21, I believe, and then I'll burn my talent of just a scratch to reduce that by 22.
Okay.
And so that'll get rid of all of it.
All right.
And my shield drops to 10.
So, no one shot at my little friend climbing on the wall. This is cool. Okay. Now, you guys are all intense, wondering what to do. How could I have such a powerful creature in this encounter? They treat it like a hazard. I'm not looking at dragon stats. I'm looking at a basic hazard stat. And it talks about how fast I go, what I do to who, and if you guys attack it successfully, what happens then, and blah, blah, blah. I think it's just pretty cool to keep the dramatic, type of thing. But as much as I'd like to just stay in cutscene or whatever, just too many people that listen to a Star Wars tabletop would be freaking out going, what a dragon? What's, if it's here, play it to the fullest. It's a hazard, which I just think is brilliant. I mean, Dark Times was talking about using Vader as a hazard, not as a CL-19 character. You know what I mean? Pretty cool. So, No one shot at me. So that doesn't give me any penalties. And this once per round. Right. The big head comes lunging down. Who are not engaged in melee with Draco. And get a plus 10 to hit you. Waiting is over. 14. This big head comes arching over and comes snapping down at our droid. And then he gets lit up by the lightning and it hesitates and it becomes a miss. Round 2, Skeel.
Alrighty. So swift action, going to re-up Inspire.
That's for what?
One. So that actually is below the DC of Inspire, the minimum DC of Inspire. So I believe that means that I actually just lose the power.
Yeah.
So I can't maintain it the next round. So is what
Breaks
it
a
is.
string.
Son of a. And what I will do is, as a standard action, I'm going to charge Draco.
Okay.
Yeah, baby.
And
There
just
we go.
drag my saber across the ground and just sweep up at him.
Oh, nice. Spark.
Yep.
Okay.
Alrighty.
I've not changed my stance. You're looking to hit a 34.
Did you take a standard action to fight defensively last turn? Because if not, then you don't have that stance
Yeah,
anymore.
Yeah, he's had like all the rounds waiting.
Right.
Yeah, but you spent all your actions last
Oh, it's
turn.
a new. Sorry, right. We're gonna do a new round. Sorry, you're right. And I actually used my lightning, so you're good. So 29 or 24.
14.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my turn. I rush him,
Yeah.
sweep.
This is starting to look like the
A little
original,
bit.
very old man, awkward Obi-Wan Vader fight in Episode 4. It's like, here I come. Okay. All right.
Rahal is
Obi-Wan
underwhelmed.
He's
Hey, wait.
new. He's
Do you remember when we used to
it's
fight
a
on
new
top
weapon,
of lava?
but it's pretty well
Yeah.
the same as everything we've come to expect.
You know, he
from Pogo so
probably
far.
should have practiced with it a bit, Foist. What do you think,
yeah,
guys?
real life combat. Yeah. If we all came at him at once, we'd like to withdraw our Jedi. Draco, can we just practice for? Sure.
Well,
Let's try
I'm
that one more
joining
time.
your side again.
Can we go do a training montage? We'll be right
Can you imagine like Draco and the dragon just slowly look at each other and then look back at you confused? A what? Skeel, you got anything else?
Dude.
You got anything else in your bag of tricks? Okay.
Technically, as a move action, I could just throw myself off the cliff without embarrassing. I broke a string on my guitar and I missed the strike. I mean, what?
Oh,
I'm
you know,
now.
I actually just read up on the catch yourself rules. Like I tried to prepare for everything. You know, you could just like, oh, he trips, pretends to fall, catches himself, and just waits for the battle, checking his phone.
So, I mean,
It's all nice.
You said you had a destiny point, right? You could just like redo that turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. It didn't happen. That was in your mind. You thought that one. Like those are all things I don't want to do.
No, I'm gonna let this one slide through.
That's good. That's good. I like the whole like, gee, we haven't practiced. He's like, okay. I've had my apprentice doing all my fighting. I'm kind of sloppy
I
too.
spent a destiny point on.
Yeah.
You know?
It's like he has like his mind knew this was going to happen, and in reality, like 180 is like no.
We definitely got to tell Steven. You two got to tell Steven Sam this story. Like freaking 5 years, and there comes the big first run up, and I miss. Oh shit.
Well, second run up. First time I'd spent the destiny point for the auto crit, and I got him in the eye.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Run
true.
back, no, completely bombed.
That's true. Cyber eye pending. So TLXS, Leth, you're on deck. XS, what do you want to do?
I'm going to move forward 5 squares.
Okay.
Draw fire again.
That didn't hurt. Try again.
Now this doesn't work if someone's actually attacking me, right?
Yes, it does.
It does.
Really? So I can have 5 guys gang pressing me, and you're over there going yoo-hoo, and I have to attack you? I thought that was
Not
the
with
one
a
loop.
Not with a 15.
Okay.
No, the thing is if he fails to beat it, he can't do it again. That's the end of it.
Oh, okay. So he just failed, and then you're done.
It's
with
an
this
all
guy.
for one thing.
I got you.
mean, maybe the dragon's super dumb, but
Maybe the dragon's super dumb.
I'm a hazard.
Yeah,
Not a
well,
great
hopefully,
sir.
that's true. He may not have a will defense at all. Okay,
Sure. I will attack you and you alone. Boy, am I gonna switch this. Boy, is Switch gonna bill you guys. You bring back the droid. He looks like a
Wait till he
Rubik's
sees
cube.
our bill for the combat testing.
Oh, now he's thinking like a businessman.
Oh yeah,
Mutual
I'll have a
respect.
full report ready. Invoice. Just leave the number blank till he gives me his
Yeah,
bill.
That's quite a bit of data he needs to pay for our collection.
That's fine.
I will then take a shot at him to make him start burning down his deflect. I will not use rapid fire because I need to roll as high as possible.
Okay.
So I'll drop the last die.
Can I get you on the mic
29.
more? You're very quiet.
Yeah, sorry. 29.
Okay. Hit.
For 23 points of damage.
Okay. Sorry, are you shooting me or the dragon?
No, Draco.
Draco. Okay. 23.
Unless
You
he
mean
deflects. I rolled a 29 to hit,
Yeah.
and that would hit him, and he
It would. It would. I'm just looking at the initiative. It's like new round, so I don't have my -5. Get my free reaction to try deflect by using the force. 16 plus my 18 is more than enough, and he deflects. But now I'm down that mark to okay. And again, I am going to try to reflect.
Pretty tough.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Well, I got to take out 6 dudes. They don't build him like a moron. You know, like the guy's a master. Well, actually, he's.
You got to take on 6 dudes with a dragon and an apprentice and a bunch of Sith assassins.
just a hazard. Just a hazard.
You're like,
Those-
you outnumber me. It's like now.
Different encounter. 7, 8, 9, 10. No,
I'm
dude's,
just not
dude's
built
like
for
dude's like 10th level. That's it. You guys are 8th. I'm 2 above you as standard per. Anyway, a +10 to try to deflect this shot. But this time, instead of because I saw how you tried to deflect so easily, this time I'm actually going to send it right back at the droid. Well, +10, 19.
That misses.
Okay, pew. And you're
You should have
shot.
sent it at me.
That's okay. That's okay. Anything else from you?
No, I'm done. Thanks.
Okay. Dr. Leth, Kimmy, you're on. Oh, sorry, Kimmy, did we get an initiative roll from you? Unmute and let us know when you can join the fray.
I got 14.12.
Okay. Well, assuming you kept pace, you will be, the proverbial couple rounds behind. So you probably join in round 3 at 14. Dr. Leth. Now, you can talk. Like, you're on comms. You can hear what they say, and you can go, oh, hey, guys. That type of thing.
I'll just
But-
listen for now.
Okay. Get a breath of the battle. Dr. Leth.
Well, for now, I'm going to take 2 swifts to try to ignore the various bodies that are in the way, and also take pot shot.
Okay.
And it is within point blank, I believe, so extra +1 is added there. That is a 26, and I will use a force point.
Deadeye Leth is not dicking around in this fight.
For 30.
Okay. I will attempt to deflect at -5. So my 18 use the force becomes a 13. And that is a 4.
Yes.
Nice shot.
One
So, dude-
got
Sounds-
through. Go
sounds like
left,
Draco
man.
is,
You rock.
Underestimating Leth.
Yeah. Leth for the win, right? And that leaves me with this. Okay. Takes a shot in the shoulder. Pew! Seething in anger. Leth, anything else?
I believe with a double swift for aiming and then the shot, I don't think I have any action economy left.
Okay. So technically, the first one to get a good shot on me actually is Leth, right?
Yeah.
It was right.
Yeah,
the
it was left.
half damage.
I don't know how many hit
AoE,
points does a
but-
destiny point count for. What was that? 40?
Oh yeah, well, I just
Yeah.
that's true. Merrick still has my air. That's true. Okay, sorry. Left anything else?
Unless I can also do a quick action.
You can spend
Knowledge.
a destiny point to act out of turn again.
I was asking about the what does a knowledge check on the dragon cost for turn economy?
Just like a swift.
Okay. Do I have 3 swifts in a standard?
No, you have 3 actions
it-
total, which can be 3 swifts, or a standard and 2 swifts,
Ah, okay.
or it moves in.
In which case, then I'm done.
Okay. Now, normally it's kind of a free thing, but under the dress of battle, I've kind of made it like, well, because it's a gray area. It's like, okay, swift action, because you're like, shit, focus on something for 2 seconds. Do I remember what that is, right? Swift economy. Anyway, so Kimmy is advancing. Rahal.
Is advancing. I will
Okay.
move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
You want to hit the Q button and show us your path?
6. Oh, the Q button? Okay.
Mhm.
Is that how it works? You have to hit space or something, right?
No, it's Q. You just pick up your
Spam
mini
Q. That's the phrase I
Oh,
heard.
okay.
Yeah.
All right, I get it now. So you pick it up, hit the Q.
Okay, so sorry, you're here, and you go where?
I was here.
Right, and you go where?
There you go. 1 Q. Well, it's not doing it. There you go. Oh, you can do it with you can do it with your left click or your right click as well. It's way easier to just use the mouse.
What?
And I moved to there.
What do you mean?
So when you pick up your mini,
Yeah.
if you hit your other mouse button,
Oh shit. Oh no, that just booted me out of the game. Right click for me is leave game.
quick, jank him while he's down. He can't roll to defend himself.
Oh no!
How
I
the-
remember actually to hit him.
And
We
he,
ran
and
the
he
game!
vanishes with the cube. Oh no.
Hey Jeff,
Mission failure.
You're
What the
still.
fuck?
It still shows you. It still shows us. At the moment, it looks like you're logged in.
Yeah. Hey Jeff, do this. All right, cool. Hey, I quit the game. All right, we rule. We
win by default.
That reminds. That sounds very much like a whole like.
this Kobayashi Maru.
It reminds me of that one anime. It's like, remember when the heroes kicked God out of their own world? Hey
Reminds me
guys!
of all of the really old like browser
It's its own
games where
anime
people
trope
were
all
like,
by himself.
How do I get out? And I press F4.
Sorry, Jeff. It
It's okay.
works for me. I didn't
No,
know it was
no.
going to kick you out.
No, I've got the screen up on 2
And
monitors, so I never truly
believe
left.
That it is my destiny to put a hole in Draco.
You sure?
I attempted it last encounter, and I'm going to attempt it again.
I thought it was your destiny to make affordable weapons for the galaxy. You changing your destiny?
He doesn't know his destiny. You know our destinies. We don't.
I know, and like when I picked it, I looked at the early Rahal, and I'd like to change your destiny from well, I can see, bringing something to the people would be create, as opposed, I create a trade route as opposed to destroy. 25.
Yes, but I'm spending a destiny point to make it an automatic crit.
Okay.
2 left. So that would be total damage of 38.
38.
Damn.
Okay. You put a round scorch mark in the center of the guy's brain, and he falls to his knees, and the holocron falls off the side and goes flying down into the abyss.
I spent a destiny point to go.
To try and grab it.
Act out of turn.
Yeah, Locked out of turn, move object to grab it.
Sorry, you're not in turns, we're in cutscene. The holocron falls off the edge, and we kind of do that, and you want to lunge. The dragon turns 90 degrees and goes flying for it, and the back of him obliterates the bridge, and you all go flying and falling to your deaths. Even the guys with jetpacks and ski boots and the whole bit. There's so much crushing damage. You guys all lose consciousness, and we fade to black. You have a
But you're back in the tunnel and none of it happened.
So I rolled up this other character.
You're surrounded by darkness. And you have a very bad feeling. TLXS, you're the first to notice that your audio and sensory input cuts out and comes back. Merrick, the sensory package that you had given your upgrades glitches for a moment. And several of you have a very, very bad feeling. You guys are strangely overcome by not only a bad feeling, but a sense of deja vu. But you can't quite put a finger on what just happened. You guys all pause. And it's like, did you... You know, like one is like, did you hear something? The other one's like, did you smell something? Are we forgetting something? Yes, says Dr. Leth. Everyone needs a med pack. And he starts making sure that you guys all remembered your med packs. That's what we forgot. Good call, Dr. Leth. And I would now like the marching order. You guys played into this so great. Even Dr. Leth, hey, everybody remember this? Yep, that's what you remember. Med pack, med pack, med pack. Right. You get a bad feeling about this, Rahal. You look down at Kimmy at your side. And
At my side?
Yeah. This is the point where you told her to fuck off. I mean, this is the point where you told her to hold back and not lose all your stuff.
Hey, Kimmy, grab the stash. Keep it back here. Keep an eye on our tails. Stay on comms. If we need you, we'll call you.
You have no idea what he's talking about. They ran down the hallway, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like you were heading up there, and then all of a sudden you felt like really nauseated, and the world went dark, and now we're all back here. And he's like, they're all going through the same motions. Med packs. You get this weird sense of deja vu. And it's not like you don't remember everything. It's just you seem to have a structure of like, you don't remember, but it's almost like you can predict what they're going to say next. I bet he's going to ask about med packs. How did I know that? I bet he's going to ask me to stay. How did I know that? Why? I'm really being able to read these guys. You have no memories. Mm-hmm. And yet there's this deja vu going, I know, medpack. That's right. I know, stay here. I know. And down we go. So, marching order, guys.
Let's change it up.
All right.
Let's change it up. Yeah, let's change this shit up. And we will see you next time. On the endless, at least 5 more episodes as par for the course. Remember I was talking about, yeah, maybe it's not the season end. Maybe it's going to be the season end. We'll see.
Hey, in my opinion, we were victorious in this episode's encounter.
Okay.
I was talking about I broke a guitar string and I missed.
Dude, wait, that's season finale.
Oh, here's
my
a question for you.
as a player here.
If it was
is
bringing
like,
us back in time, would his Inspire be back?
Oh.
I never said anything about a time loop.
Well, more importantly, my guitar string is still good. Am I fully strummed?
No. You guys remember what happened with all the shadow and illusion stuff, and when it was all over, you guys just woke up on the floor, nothing really wrong with you except for like persistent conditions and damage. You remember like all the illusion stuff?
Yeah.
Right. So think that time is moving forward. Resources are being burnt on both sides.
Yeah.
Right. You've taken hit point loss. Like, don't, by all means, do not replace hit points.
Does that mean that we're going to go into a big collapsed cavern? Is that what we're heading towards now? I don't know.
No, you get
No.
It's a little fishy, but you know what?
you get your
We're
destiny
in a-
points back.
Demonically dark,
Yeah. Now, hang on.
corrupted Jedi temple.
You can have you get your destiny points back.
Do we? Ooh,
Yeah.
okay.
If you
I'll take
spent
that.
force points and destiny points, yeah.
Yay!
We
Okay.
point, destiny point.
Right. But you all move down the condition track by 1.
Oof.
You guys feel drained.
Still a fair trade. in
off.
life.
Can we all spend a round trying to recover action to see if we go back up the track?
You can, but it's a persistent.
Okay, that was the question.
Like think of it like a hazard. You must leave the field to heal. You must, if you crush a spaceship, it needs the long-term mechanic care.
Think
You
of it more
guys-
like radiation poisoning.
Yeah, you need to
You
be
don't
removed.
just walk away from that bad boy. You're
guys-
like, all right, I'm
No.
Yeah,
over here.
I think
You're
we
like,
determined
"Aha."
that it
Nope.
required like a full rest to
Well,
clear it because we bailed, right?
What I'm telling
No,
you
no,
guys is, let me put it this way.
Previous one was not persistent. This
Let me
one
put it this way. Try something, and I'll tell you if it works. That's the classic DM way. Take 10 minutes. Do all your healing checks. Does that kind of thing work? I'll spare you the one set of rolls. No, you guys still seem to be all one down the condition track. Please press your buttons.
I
However,
will
you do
only
get your hit
ask-
points back.
Oh, sweet.
Oh no, sorry. The damn. It was all psychological. So no, it stays. That stays because in real time you can just sit here and heal yourself. That's fine.